Hey YouTube, how's it going? I've seen a bit of my belly there. So, I was going to do this video next week, but I've just done some mods to this, so I thought I'd just do the video today, get it out. I've got a couple of bases I can do next week. So, what this is an Ozark Resonator base. This is a steel, all steel body, nickel plated. There's two versions of this. You've got this one, which is just the acoustic version, and then you've got the one with the pickup in it. This obviously is the one without the pickup because there's a lipstick pickup here. So what I did was I bought a transducer pickup. Basically it picks up the sound for acoustic guitars and stuff. There's three of them, and it comes out an output for a jack. So two reasons why I wanted to start off with that one was one, just to see what it was like when it was plugged in. Two, to see how easy it would be to drill through this steel nickel plated body. And a normal HSS drill bit won't do it. Lucky enough I had one, the job that I do before I became management, should I say. We used a step drill bit, which is titanium. I think it's titanium. Yeah, titanium. It went through it no problem. So it was just to see if I could cut the hole, basically. So my plan is if this is maybe eventually getting if I don't sell it before then, because if I get bored of it I will sell it. Maybe get a lipstick pickup for it, or one of the kind of 60s style, I don't know what you call them, there's a name for them, and just cut a hole for it. I've got you can buy a nickel plated pickup surround, so if I do make a wee bit of a mess of it, which I'll try not to, I don't think I will, because I'm quite handy when it comes to things like that. Let's try and get it perfect to get it in here. If I can't, then obviously I can use a nickel, I'll get a nickel plated pickup ring or something. So yeah, it's pretty easy, as long as you've got the right drill bit you can drill through this. So I've fitted the transducer pickups, I think they're called. Yeah, so Ozark, couldn't tell you the actual model of this. Strings are a bit iffy, they will get a different set of strings. These strings were actually on the SG AB3 copy, Japanese 70s copy, and then these had electric guitar strings on them, electric bass strings on them, sorry. So obviously I've swapped them about. So I will eventually get a decent set of acoustic bass strings for these, because it did make a difference. If you heard it with just the electric bass strings on it, it was dull. Now it's got acoustic strings on it, it's a bit more brighter. There is a slight wee bit of fret buzz on this, because I've not done a total setup on this. The board's really flat, so you do get a wee bit of buzzing maybe. With these strings as well, it seems to be, this E string likes to be out of tune when you go to play it. So if it goes out of tune, that's why. Yeah, it's pretty easy. You take off the cover, take out the cone. It's a big cavity in here. There's a piece of rosewood or mahogany, I would assume it's mahogany, that runs right from here to the heel of the neck, all the way through the body. But it's cut out, you know what I mean? So it's not an actual solid piece of wood, so it's full length, but they've notched it for where the cone goes. So I've put a transducer, I think that's what they're called, probably not, one directly below the strings and one either side of the strings, right directly in line for the cone. So you imagine, so there's one directly below the centre of the cone, and one here, obviously inside the body, stuck to the back of the body. And obviously I've put in the jack socket. So the jack socket's always going to be there now. So if I decide to put the pickup in it, I don't need to draw another jack socket. It comes with a really nice jack actually. So I didn't realise it was going to be like this, but it's a metal, nickel plated jack. Nice. So what I'll do is I'll play it unplugged, and then I'll play it plugged in. So unplugged as is, plugged in, it's going to go through the Rumble 200, through the 1x15, through the 4x10. I always keep going to call that a 4x12 because my other one was a 4x12, but it's a 4x10. Settings on the Rumble 200, gains at 9 o'clock, drives at 12, drives not on at all, sorry. Bass is at 12 o'clock, low mids at 12, high mids at 12, trebles at 12, master volumes at 9. And I've got the vintage on because that's what I usually use when I'm playing my P-bass. So this is unplugged. Service the tuners, I think the tuners are so I'll plug it in. So you might hear a wee dink dink as it goes in. Like that. Sorry if you have the earphones in. So I don't know if you can hear the difference in that. It keeps knocking itself out of tune, which is doing my head in. I'm going to need to sort the tunes out. So yeah, it sounds actually alright. It's I don't know what to do with this. As I said, it's nickel plated. This tuner, this is one of these Diadario tuners that I actually found in the bag that I got the Jag, the short scale Jag out of. And I had it for about a year. I happened to check the bag one day. I'm going, what is that in a front pocket? It's a Diadario tuner. So that's why I'm looking down here not using, because I've not got a tuner on that amp, it's on my TC Electronics. So yeah, I'm going to have a wee look at these tuners because to me it sounds like it keeps doing out of tune. So yeah, I don't know if you can hear the difference because I'm sitting directly over the guitar. I don't know if there is a difference because I'm obviously hearing the guitar and I'm sitting right next to the amp. So let me know down in the comments if you do hear a difference. I think you can. Like obviously go a bit louder, but I'm getting the resonance of the guitar. It's nice. It's heavy though. It is really heavy. The neck's not as thick and wide as my other acoustic that I've got. Different tone, put a wee bit of bright on it, turn the volume up a wee bit. So this is now bright. That's one of the bad things when you tap the guitar, you actually hear the guitar going. it's a nice guitar. It's fun. It is fun. It's fun to play. I was trying to do a bit of slide on it, but I'm not very good at that. So yeah, I don't know if it's a novelty. They do a banjo, Ozark do a banjo bass. I fancy getting that as well. Heavy, do I recommend you buying one? I certainly, unless you're a Les Claypool fan, I certainly wouldn't just go out and buy one. I wouldn't have went to a shop and bought this. But it's because I had a guitar that I didn't really play. The guy was interested in it, so I done the swap. It's a really nice guitar as well. I swapped this for. I personally would not go out and buy one of these just straight out of the shop. If you're going to buy a Resonator bass, my advice would be buy the wooden body one with the Resonator insert, a bit like Les Claypool's. I wouldn't buy the old steel one. I would buy it pre-pickup. Don't buy the one that's not got a pickup, because it's going to be, as you heard, tapping the back of it, it's just going to bring through the amp. I don't know what it would be like with the pickup on it, because the one that comes with a pickup is just a lipstick pickup, and it's chrome as well. In fact, I know what if I'm going to put a pickup in this, I think what I'll buy the Ken Armstrong lipstick bass pickup, Jasmine, the one I've got in my 32-inch scale Telecaster bass. I've got the bridge pickup. They do a neck pickup for a jazz bass. I think I'll put that in it if I'm going to put a pickup in this. But that's another 60 quid I'm going to pay for this. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Just let's say if somebody offered me a swap for something for this, I would take it. I would take it. I don't think I'm going to keep this. It's just another odd guitar that I've got for the channel. That's kind of what I've got all my guitars for. It's for just swapping for different guitars, doing a video on them. If I like them, I'll keep them. If I don't, they get sold or swapped for another guitar that I bring on the channel. So, my opinion on it, it's well made, nice neck, nice binding, nice fretwork, nuts cut nice. The saddle underneath the cone just need a wee bit of tweak. Machine heads, I don't know if they're just dirty, I don't know about them yet. I might have to just service them, they might just need tightened up. There's a screw here, just tighten them up and give you a wee bit more. Setup needs kind of done properly. But as I said, I would not have been out to a shop purposely to buy this out of a shop. And these are like 450 quid out of the shop. This is 450 to 500 quid, just this one, the acoustic one. The one with the pickup in it is 550 to 650 pounds. Don't know what that is in dollars. I forget any American subscribers. So yeah, I certainly wouldn't go out and pay. I mean, for £650 you can buy yourself a made in Mexico. Well, we used to, can't anymore. They're £750 now. You used to be able to buy yourself a brand new made in Mexico Fender P bass for £650. Or a jazz bass, made in Mexico jazz bass. Would I go out and buy this? No, definitely. I wouldn't. I'm not a big fan of it. Yeah, it's fun to play. I don't say I'm a fan. It's fun to play. So that's moving already. But then I do have I actually got two acoustic basses. I'll show you this again. It's one more here. I've got this acoustic bass, and I only bought this because if you're sitting and want to mess about a guitar and you don't want to plug in your amp, you can sit and you plug this in as well. This goes through the amp. Well, I think it's got a battery in it, to be fair. It's got a battery in it. I don't know if this will plug in. Make a funky noise. I'll turn it down first. This obviously has got the last time I did this, the battery's dead in it. The battery's dead. I don't play it off, I don't play it, certainly don't plug it in. So if you just want a cheap acoustic for messing about with the house, then I fitted a piece of rosewood to this. This cost me £69. It's a nice bass. I had an Ibanez bass, and this is better than Ibanez bass. For what it is, just for what it is. That's a novelty. That's a novelty. That's, unless you're a Les Claypool fan, or you're in a country band, then it's just, yeah, no. A wee bit of babbling tonight because it's just, I'm kind of swaying with this. I like the novelty factor of this. I've got a big, massive, heavy Resonator bass. That's it. That's it. So, yeah, if anybody wants a Resonator bass, it is fun. It's a novelty as well at the same time. You know you can plug it in through an amp. It's playable. It's not as if it's not playable. It is a playable guitar. It's a playable guitar. It's not, but as I said, I certainly would have went out to a guitar shop and bought this. Not for that price. Not for that price anyway. So yeah, there you go. I don't know if there's very many of these on YouTube, but steel nickel plated Ozark Resonator bass. Yeah, I can see this going up for sale swap. I think I've talked myself into it already. Yeah. As I said, I've got it working through an amp. Could fit another pickup there. Am I going to bother thinking about it? Probably not. The capabilities for somebody else, if they ever buy it, the capability to get one fitted is there. I've already drilled a hole. It's got the transducer pickups in it. I'll probably give it a proper setup. Maybe put a new set of strings on it if I can be bored. But I don't see me playing this very often. I don't really play my acoustic very often. I only bought this for the novelty factor and the fact of doing a video on it. So I like to ski up close. It's fingerprints galore. Nice looking guitar, heavy. Ozark. Nice neck. I actually thought this would be a bolt-on neck, but it's not. It's a set neck. But it's nice, fully steel. So there you go. That's another wee video this week. I thought I'd just get this out of the way because I've got a funny feeling I'm going to put this. I know somebody who might want it, so if they offer me the right guitar for it, I think I might take it. So this might be going tonight or tomorrow. So have a good week, guys. Catch you up next week and carry on.